Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuesday's Tavern. Tonight we're going to be joining our DM and 3 adventurers and their own story. Welcome to the grand opening. I hope everybody has a great time. Feel free to shout us out in chat. We're all watching.
Hey guys. So, I don't know if I'm on camera or not. There we go. So we are Tuesday's Tavern. The players here and me are going to take you through an adventure through a few episodes. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. My name is David Thompson. I am the Game Master. As you can see, I've had my full setup here. I will warn you, it has been like a month since we've played D&D, so we may be a bit rusty. Don't worry, if you have a complaint, make sure you just write it down on a letter, roll it up real tiny, and just throw it away. I don't care. We'll introduce our players here before we introduce our story. You guys can introduce yourself.
Oh, I can go. My name's Eric. I'm going to be playing Straxium, a fire genasi, and I'm going to be a wizard. I'm pretty optimistic.
You're a wizard, Straxium.
I am.
I am Logan, and I will be playing a Furbolg cleric.
I'm John. My name's Dracaris. Now you guys get that. And I'm going to be a Dragonborn Paladin.
As you can see, we have a team of freaks.
Wow, thanks.
Pretty normal.
Yeah, no
Maybe-
normal people. We're
Maybe
all
one of us.
mostly, we've mostly
I'm
got
bigger than all of you.
people who are not humans, which is weird. We also have no elves, which the last game we played, everyone did elves.
Well,
Most people did elves.
you're
was
Goliath.
human.
Come on now,
So-
right here.
We're going to just start our
Brother.
story off real simple. So, if you may have guessed, we're going to start off in a tavern. It's, it's not the best tavern, but it's a nice little rustic, wood everything type place. We zoom in on our group of players, a golden dragonborn, a confused-looking furbolg, and a almost normal-looking fire genasi. If it wasn't for the little cracks of red in the skin, he would probably just look pretty regular. We zoom in as these 3 are just talking at a table.
All right. Well, can you guys believe it? They served me and I'm 17. What suckers.
Age is
That's all that fire water. Give me a shot of
Pretty
that.
pumped.
Yeah. So who are you guys? Where'd you guys come from?
No.
Do we know this? Have we said like?
You guys, yeah, we tried to talk about this, but like I said, it's been like a month. So these guys technically know each other a little bit. So we'll say maybe a couple weeks, no longer than that. Long enough to know each other's names, and maybe like the
So
basics
they
of
know
what
their-
they can do.
They know their place. Yo,
Sure,
I'm
they
number
may.
one.
You
I'm
may
the
think
leader.
they know their place.
Leader.
Yeah.
the brains.
Real quick, just give a basic like little description of like how your character is, like their personality.
Well, my guy's gonna be, like I said, pretty happy-go-lucky, always optimistic, pretty much no matter what. He's gonna be friendly to almost everybody. He might be a little bit mischievous at points, but for the most part, he's gonna be nice and try to help everybody out.
Well, I'm going to be playing kind of cautious, a little bit curious, confused. I've never been around these different races of people. So,
You grew up
I've-
in the woods,
grew up in
correct?
yes, the woods, far away from civilization. So, yeah.
Well, I am very aggressive, very straightforward. I believe I'm a born leader, but that was taken away from me
I'm challenging
by my
that.
older brother. So I'm here to fight and prove that I am the actual true ruler of the kingdom that my brother has taken control of.
Good. So, you guys are talking amongst yourself. You all got a few drinks on you. You already bought your tavern and inn fee. You've got breakfast set up for tomorrow, dinner set up.
What kind of food are we talking?
Basic like bar food for the night. It's probably just some sort of meat. You don't really ask questions, and
I'm fine with that. I go
plenty
along
of
with anything.
what could only be described as slop. You also have in the morning like eggs and bacon.
Fair enough.
But as you guys are talking, an older gentleman walk into the inn. Now you only notice this because he looks way too nicely dressed to be in this inn. He's got like very nice robes on. He's got a tunic underneath. He has male pattern baldness, unfortunately for him, where he's got most of a bald spot on his top of his head, but nice, nice hair on the side.
He's got that cul-de-sac going on.
Yeah. Imagine a butler. There you go. You got it. You are correct.
Is he human?
He is human, or maybe half elf. You're not entirely sure, but he's got like very nice dress up, and he walks straight up to the tavern owner, the barkeep, the person who owns everything, and they have like a really quick conversation. You see the tavern keeper kind of point out a couple different groups around you that you can hear talking real loudly. They all have also here, and then they also points at you last, and you see the older man kind of nod his head at you and be like, okay. And he walks straight up to you guys' group. Introduce. Oh.
Well, hello, sir.
Hello there. Am I to believe that you are adventurers?
I consider myself so. I don't know about the rest of them.
Thank you. I think. My name is Felipe. I am the manservant of one
You don't
Dinish
seem like much of a
Abba.
man to me.
Excuse me?
You don't seem like much of a man to me. You seem pretty whipped.
I do as my
Well,
master tells me.
Let's just calm down there, Dakaris. He
is
seems
this
like a
how
nice guy.
commoners
What can we do
speak
for
to each
you,
other?
butler man?
I've never
Thank
been
you, I
around
appreciate
a conversation like
Um,
this.
Anyway, my master Abba would he needs adventurers. We have had a bit of a complication at his own home, and is looking for people to help him discover the people who broke in.
What kind of complication?
That can be talked about after you've agreed and came to the house. I can tell you how much he's willing to pay.
Ah, I'd like to
Alright,
hear
that's a
this.
start.
It is 100 gold.
Ooh.
I think you do a little better. I mean, look how well you're dressed.
I am not the one to be, haggling with you. I am but the messenger, as they say.
Side note, guys, I am broke as fuck. So, I say we do this.
I could use money.
You're
Fine.
football. You like trees and stuff.
You
You,
like-
don't need money.
We'll take your money.
Actually, give me the money. Well, you don't get a share.
Don't let them tell you.
We'll pay you in sap.
You're not part of
okay?
this.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Anyway,
Alright.
if you want, you can follow me to
You
the
said
address.
something of thieves.
There is definitely a thief. Yes,
Do you have any leads at the moment?
we might, but we can't disclose anything until people have agreed.
Fair enough.
I'd like to intimidate the Ganas.
Is this something
How would you like to intimidate him?
I would not
I
like,
would like to assist in the intimidation. I would like to assist in the intimidation.
How?
Well, how are you intimidating?
I'd like
first off?
to grab his cloak and pin him against the wall and tell him he can't speak to me that way.
that? Don't say
I'm
anything
How
bad.
did he say? Okay.
He told me that I didn't need my gold. I need gold.
No, he said don't let them tell you.
Yeah,
Yes.
not you, the Ganassi.
Oh, you're gonna intimidate the Genasi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we'll split it 3 ways, even.
I don't really care anymore. I don't want to. You guys
You
deal with
actually
your own
doing this?
stuff.
Yes.
Okay, roll a strength check real quick. You roll a dexterity check.
All right.
First rolls! They don't seem that great. I don't see a lot of smiles.
Dexterity check. I got a 16.
Oh. Well, so you go to grab him, and the fire genasi, you know this, he's very slender, very he's wiry, if you could say. And he just kind of dodges out of the way.
Is he very hairy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gonna catch
I'd
He
you
doesn't
like-
have a beard or anything, but head of hair, and you can definitely see some chest hair poking out of what armor he
I'd
has.
like to kind of burn some of his hair with the reach to the blaze with my fire genasi. Not hurt him, but
So
just
as he goes out, he just grabs your arm and just burns the hair off your arm.
loser.
a little chilly there, aren't you?
It is a little.
What are you, making more
you
rat?
see the male pattern baldness guy kind of just back up. I mean, I can always have another group do the job. You
I
don't
think
have
you're just scared
to.
of losing some of your hair from that fire dude right there.
I've already lost some.
Yeah. All right. 100 gold doesn't sound too
Is
bad.
this something you want us here now, or is this something in the morning you would prefer?
The sooner the better. You don't want the trail to go cold.
I would like to finish my
I
drink.
think I've changed
and
my accent. I apologize.
I'd like to finish my drink and say, let's do this. I think we can do this. We
Make
can
a
find them.
Constitution save. No, I'm joking. Well, follow me. It's a bit of a walk through the mansion, but so you guys exit the tavern. It's still daytime. Now I kind of describe the world a little bit. So this is for you guys. The world they're in is called. It's a world of my own creation, mainly so I don't get griped about what I did wrong or right. The world is called I Tell You a Bit. And if you look on the Facebook page, I think we've got maps and stuff that we can put up, that we can do. But essentially, right now, it is in the month of something called Hiha, the 7th day of Hiha. And because it is in that month, there
I knew
are
this.
2 suns up. So it's most of the time daytime during this month.
Are the 2 sons, he and ha?
No. But no, they're just known as the suns. Haven't been given names. There may be some lore to why there are 2 suns, but nothing you guys know.
Sun one.
But yeah, it's still, even though it's not necessarily early, it's probably, if I were to talk in like our world, like 6 p.m., but it still looks like it's about noon.
Okay.
Because of the so you guys start walking behind him. He's just chatting to you, letting you know. He talks about like Master Abarth is a local baron. He controls the quarries in the north.
I am excited to meet him.
I'm
Is
sure
he a
he's-
nice guy?
Mostly.
Okay.
Unless you are trying to, ruin his business. He's
What
usually
kind of
very
Or
influence
steal
does this
from
man
him?
have?
Because we'll find that guy.
What?
What kind of influence does this man have?
He has a very close relationship with a few lords and ladies in.
Is that
town.
where he draws most of his power from? Was he appointed?
Yes, his father himself was the baron. It is inherited, but he's beloved by many.
Okay.
And you guys finally walk up, and you do see. You're still like probably a good 5 minutes walking distance wise from this mansion, but you can see it. It is a big house.
All right.
So you walk up. There's several floors, probably about 4. It's big. You guys eventually get to the gate. The butler takes off this ring of keys, opens the gate, motions you guys in. So he closes it and locks it, and walks up to the door.
Was the gate locked last night or when this thievery
Yes,
happened?
it was.
How tall is the fence, roughly?
It's about 12 feet high,
Okay.
made of wrought iron.
Okay. Any
Is there a
spikes of
reason he
anything of
locked
that
the gate
nature?
behind us?
You want to ask him?
Yeah, I'd like to ask him why he locked.
Security. Can't
How
just
well
let
did
anyone
that-
into our grounds.
How'd that work out?
You're hiring.
Yeah,
us.
yeah. We don't know how it happened. We have guards
I
on
was
duty
gonna
most
ask.
of the time, and someone just slipped past our.
We'll have to interrogate these guards. Might
And
be a
I
job.
think that is a great idea. So you get to the big oak door. He opens it. You see an inscription of what looks to be like a gym, and it's nice, ornate foyer, chandelier, everything.
It's his fancy guy.
And he sits there, and he would say, "I would offer to take your coats, but it appears you have none."
I can't afford one.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think-
after this. I don't think it'd fit you, to be honest.
And he closes the door behind you, locks that one as well. And he says, "Just a few doors down is my master's study."
How many entrances?
There's 2 entrances. There's
Main
the
entrances.
The main entrance and the gate. But there are many rooms here. To be fair, the 3rd and 4th floor are rarely used. Most bedrooms are on the 2nd floor. floor, and our dining room and entertainment room is here on the first. I give you a full tour if you wish after you meet them.
All
Take
right.
us to your master.
Let's meet him.
Yes, sir. And he brings you to a few doors down. You finally get to another. It could be kryptonite. I know that.
Wait, there's kryptonite in here?
But you
Side
get
note?
to another
look
oak
into
door,
it.
but this one's a bit darker. Whenever this is designed, it's definitely designed in mind to be. As you're going through, the doors itself kind of. It's interesting. It's very pretty.
Rich mahogany.
Rich mahogany. Yes.
I like mahogany. Board.
And he knocks a couple times and opens the door, and he kind of walks in. We did. Master Abath, may I present? I never. Why don't you introduce yourself? Master?
My name is Strexium.
And you see what you see, by the way, Master.
I'd like to do a bow.
Master Aberth, you get the feeling he usually would look very well dressed, well groomed, all that stuff. But right now he's got like hair kind of up in a tussle. His shirt is untucked, kind of unbuttoned, and he's very nice to meet you.
I am Brogan.
I am Dracaris, Stormborn.
Felipe, you always don't have to.
Good one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Bastard.
Anyway, he kind of coughs, takes himself out. Clearly, super tired.
Are you
Anyway.
all right?
I'm a little perplexed. Can you shut the door, Felipe? And Felipe closes the door as he just you be in, Master. You can tell he is half elven. You can definitely see his elvish like ears, and he's taller, slender, got longer hair, and he kind of just looks a bit older. So here's the thing. There was a theft here last night. You could call it a theft. My daughter Amelia was stolen.
So kidnapped.
Kidnapping?
Kidnapping, yes.
What does she look like?
She looks like me. She does have green eyes, not the brown that I have. But
Do you have a drawing or a portrait
How old
that
is she?
could be
I
of
can
use?
provide you with a painting. Yes. I can show you to the room where the kidnapping took place.
Was there any other items that appeared out of place or stolen?
Yes, and like I'll show you when I show you the room, you'll understand what's going on.
All right.
And you walk out of the room.
She's as good as found. by
Oh,
the
thank
way.
you. I appreciate the confidence. You walk off into the hallway again, into up to the stairs. You guys walk up the stairs, and then you see a door that has more reddish oak door. You see, it feels as though each door has been customized to the person itself.
Okay.
Yeah, it very much feels like this house is always kind of changing depending on who's in it. And the door opens, and you see a room that looks like a little girl's room. Someone who like plenty of dolls, a lot of purples, all that good stuff.
Is it in ruin by any means?
There's definitely been a tussle. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Perception check, everyone.
All right. Let's go ahead and do some
All
perception.
right. My first roll. And I am very not perceptive. Okay, I got a 15.
That's not bad.
I will have a plus 0. 12. So
12.
6.
Straxium, there is one doll that like you're very focused on. It's not one of the ones that's been thrown
is it like
aside.
a Chucky doll,
It's just
please?
like
Please say it's like a Chucky doll.
it's not. It's looking right at. It's like a Raggedy Ann, like,
Uh-huh.
but like it just reminds you of something that you like have seen in your old village. You're just like staring at it.
The style's suspicious.
You two both see next to like some of the thrown dolls that are on the floor, on the wall, barely up on the wall. You see something that's been like marked into the wall. It is a knife. It's the shape of a knife anyway, and it's been all like shaded in, like like someone's taken their own knife and just carved this dark knife into.
Like carved a knife into the wall with a knife.
You two roll a history check.
All right.
Reroll in the box.
Good thing I have a -1 to history, so I have a 9.
8.
I still win. Ha. We don't.
I
know.
will say both of those are good enough to know about these guys. These guys are known as the Obsidian Knives. They're a common band of thieves for this area, and you guys have been around the area just long enough to have heard about them. Probably older people in taverns warning you on your on your ways, like, "Hey, watch out for the Obsidian."
Almost
Knives.
like a
I'd like to go ahead and just slap. Oh, I'm sorry. I'd like to go and slap Straxium in the chest, like, hey, stop looking at that doll. You see that over there?
All right, I got my eye on it though. Wait a minute, is this a obsidian knife?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe the people who took my daughter were part of the Obsidian Knives. My daughter
So why don't you
Did
start
they-
would
with
have a
that?
pretty penny on her head, and I expect to receive ransom notices soon.
How much is your
Was
daughter
there
worth?
anybody that you have suspicious or enemies
save?
that have stood out?
It's supposed to be obsidian knives.
That
the
would
Obsidian
either-
Knives, I could see why they'd want to. We're very close to coming to a decision to making this part of land more council-driven than by the lord. Part of that council will be, of course, me as a baron, but also the other lords will come together as a whole. I have a belief that there's possibility that the Obsidian Knives have some connections to the higher-ups. Maybe they pay them, maybe there's protection money, but if that protection money isn't necessary, then they're going to be losing profit. And as I am one of the more outspoken members of this new council,
This appears as a threat.
if I can have my words disappear and even changed, as soon as they think I will go back to the old ways.
All right.
Fair enough.
So, if you think you can help me, essentially this is all I know, that it was probably the City of Knives, that they've taken my daughter. I've not received any ransom notes.
Do you know where they have been? Are they been on the outskirts of any towns you
They're
know
all over this area, this town too.
Well, do
Kind
you have
of-
any connections with any of the local guard or whatnot that we could get in contact with and might know more of their...
You can talk to
Pretty
my
much
head of
was it.
security,
Yeah.
but
course.
besides that,
Is there any of the guards, since you are baron of this land, in town that might be able to help us out a bit more?
I'm unsure. That
We
you
might-
probably want to talk to our head of security. You'd know more.
Can I
Okay.
perform a survival check to see if I can tell if there's like more than one person that was here, or if it was one?
Yes,
You know,
you make a survival check.
natural one.
The first net one.
You're like, I am so used to the woods. I don't know what this room shit is.
Is this a bed? I only heard of
What?
these.
Civilization, everyone.
They're like bamboozled by
Did
this
anyone
whole.
else want to do more of a actual like
So,
survival check?
you're...
Can I do an insight check on the baron to see if he's holding something?
You can, yes.
Nat 20, withholding any
I was going to
information.
say, if you wanted
Nat-
to...
yeah,
Yep.
Nat 20.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Woo!
First natural 20. And it's
Right
unfortunate
after the
because
first
you're
nat
just
one.
going to learn he's telling the complete truth.
He's not lying, maybe leaving
No,
something out that he beats
he's
his
very,
daughter.
You can tell that he's very certain that what he's told you is
What he believes to
the
be
best
true.
information he can give you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, there's a sense of dread that he may be too late,
Okay.
and a sense of urgency that hopefully these are the right people.
Fair enough.
Which is questioning things because you just looked at a doll and you just look really confused.
So I'd like to say, so your butler initially said the reward is 100 gold.
It is, yes. Possibly more if you do this with speed.
I was going to say, that seems rather low for somebody of your caliber and how much they would
And
request for a
perhaps-
ransom.
Well, there are multiple groups out there. So I tell people 100 gold. They go out. If they find them, maybe a little bit extra.
How many groups have you hired?
At the moment, 3. Here's the part. I can't just hire you and then expect you to not do anything for nothing. I'm
Well,
going
of
to give you
course.
50 gold now. That way, if I only do 100 gold each group, I've only spent 400 gold. Gold is always tight. It's never something you get.
I like
for
to
free.
question his math.
Well, there'll be other groups
Okay,
that
okay.
tracks in.
All right. I was just gonna say.
Can I perform an Arcana check or
I
like
was gonna say,
take 10 minutes to do a ritual detect magic in this room?
Sure.
Just to see what's going on.
I'd like to try to persuade him to give us more.
Okay, how would you persuade him?
By showing that obviously we are not any normal adventurers. If you look at us, we
You'll
are.
be rolling with disadvantage. One of them just said, "Oh, look, this is not what I'm used to."
What?
Yeah,
He rolled a 1.
I rolled a natural
We
one.
did have a 20, but the 1.
No, see, he's not used to being in here.
Mhm.
Outside in the woods, he can track anything.
He is quite the tracker.
Can I just do a deception to say that he is
Sure.
really good at
There you
tracking?
go. I like that. Do a deception
Alright,
check.
does anybody else have blah, proficiency in deception?
You said it. This
I
is
know,
all
I
you.
know,
I have
saying-
+1.
I'm saying if somebody has proficiency, they can help me out.
I don't.
As
but
you
I'm
can
in the
see,
middle of a ritual.
my
so
players
I
have learned that they can get assistance by finding people who have proficiencies.
I guess I'm the only one here proficient in deception. So
I'm not much of a liar. Pretty
uh,
honest.
that is a 15.
So
What?
here's what I'm going to give you. He rolled higher than me,
No.
but you can tell that he's not convinced that you guys are the people for the job, but he is convinced that you're going to have to prove it.
Fair enough.
And with your 20, your insight 20, you're still getting the feeling that he means it when he says there's going to be extra when this job is done.
Okay. Fair enough.
And he still
appears
feels
well off.
that intense, like, please hurry
Okay.
in his voice. But he doesn't want to seem that way because he already looks tired. He doesn't want to appear tired.
All right.
Do you wanna do your Arcana
I will
check?
fetch
I'm in the
my
middle of my
head of guard as you guys
ritual.
search the room. His name is Matthew Blundell. I'll send him to the room.
All right. I'd like to give him a hug and tell him we're on
He
this.
kind of just no, thank you, appreciate it.
All right.
Can we do
We'll find your
a nice investigation check of the room while we're
Yes, everyone do an investigation check.
I'm in the middle of a ritual mode, so I can't really.
Okay,
10
you're
minutes.
yeah. You guys do an investigation check. He's just gonna sit down.
18?
18.
That's with a -1.
Oh, nice.
What did I roll?
What? God, I'm good.
I rolled a 12 then.
Yeah, intelligence.
I think.
Essentially, what you both working together find is you see that there is definitely a struggle. You would know this. Amelia herself, the daughter, is about 12 years old. That's what you were told. And you can definitely tell,
By
just
the
strong
room.
enough to put up enough of a struggle for an adult to where they had to do some movement.
At least something that.
Yeah.
Is there any windows in this room?
There are windows in this room.
Do they appear broken or?
They don't appear broken, but with an 18, right?
Yes.
You can definitely you look and you see a bit of a mark as though something's been scratched. And you're like, I bet he pried this open with a knife.
So this is on the first. You said
This is on the second floor.
Okay, I was gonna say you said most rooms are on the second floor, but you said the study was on the first.
The study's on the first. This is
I
the
didn't-
bedroom.
I
This is
didn't
on the
know.
second.
I didn't know.
I'd like
where,
to
so-
open the window if I could.
The window opens right up.
I'd like to first look down, see how far of a drop it is.
You can see that there is ivy growing along the wall. That might have been where he climbed.
Does the ivy look kind of tarnished?
It does look like it may have been a little disturbed.
Rustled.
Okay.
Okay.
But not enough. You with your 18 notices. You only notice it because he goes, look at that. You can see why maybe the guards didn't notice it.
Okay.
It's
That's
subtle.
very subtle. Maybe a couple fall
But
moves.
make a. There's no spot check in 5th edition. Ah shit. What is it called? Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Eventually, we'll get into everyone's history with D&D. All of these guys started with our first game. I started way back in 3.5.
13.
13, not bad.
10.
10. I'll say with a 13 that you hold on. Let me make a roll. With a 13, you'll notice they're very subtle, but just enough of an indentation in the ground where you can start to see some footprints.
Very. Do they appear human size, normal size?
They seem normal.
They're not
Elven,
no
human, something like
halflings.
that,
Okay.
Could we?
You're not gonna. You don't have a high enough roll to CSI it to be like he's 7 foot tall.
Well, yeah. I'm saying, can he still kind of like hear us and like know what's going on like while he's in ritual mode?
We'll
can still hear
inform
you,
him
he's
while
just
we're
concentrating.
walking and
Yeah.
stuff.
Could
And
we? go
yeah,
ahead
your
and-
10 minutes is coming up to that. Done.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say, could we go ahead and head that way, like to where it is outside? And like,
Well, as you guys head to the door,
Okay.
you pop. There is some magic, but it's
Pop,
it's almost
like
like
bust a
expected.
nut,
You can
right?
see like the
Just-
lanterns are like enchanted to be ever lighting, things like that. Nothing unusual.
Nothing that seems aggressive or that might have been used.
Sounds like a waste of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Good job, Logan.
You tried.
But as you reach the door, you
Thank
see
you.
a
Yeah.
grizzled man
Thank
with darker skin kind of walk in. He goes,
You must be the bodyguard guy or
"Hello,
something.
my name is Matthew. How may I help you?"
A lovely beard.
Thank you.
So what do you know
It's
of
great.
the
He's got scratches on
what do
him.
you know of the obsidian knives?
The city knives have been a trouble for us for a very long time. They like to cause ruckus, and they like to make sure that things that should go smoothly never do.
Do you know any
Is there
areas they
some-
might usually gather?
They do like the slums because us guards don't protect it very often.
Okay. Where would the slumps be from this? one?
We are on the northern end. You'll want to go further into the south.
Fair enough.
More in the southeast. That is also where the sewer system begins. So I'd say probably there.
Did you know the Baron's daughter well?
I'm sorry, I went from Russian to regular. I'll go back to Russian.
Did you know the Baron's daughter well?
Emilia was a very sorry, was a very lively child. Yeah.
Okay. Was there any reason anybody would try hurting her? Do you believe this to be
I
political?
believe this to be pointed at Master Abbott.
And you think that's because of the new laws coming into place?
That is the most likely one. It could just be enemies. Who knows?
Or a
These
ransom?
things are always iffy.
Okay.
But if you need any help, I can provide some extra help. We are all on guard now.
Okay. Did you guys notice anything about the break-in? Because we know some rustled ivy outside
There
her
was
window.
Russell Ivy. So that explains
Very
how
mild.
we got in. We were unsure. We had no idea.
Where
had-
have
we-
you checked?
We've checked all of the iron fence. Okay. No. He says we checked the iron gate, make sure no one got in. Unfortunately for us, nothing look too much. We're guessing he climbed, or she climbed, whoever it was. The ivy
Did
we
you
did not
find out
notice was
anything?
disturbed, but
What?
we
Did you
guessed
find
he
out
climbed
anything?
up to the window somehow. We
when I
definitely
was-
noticed the struggle
While you
in
were
his
in-
room, but that was it.
Looked around, found out that like.
Side
there's
note,
a
Dave,
little-
we would have noticed
looked like
what
he broke
side
in through the window. He kind of pried
house
it
was
open.
on or that
And-
room.
It was
Yeah. You go back in the room.
essentially the right. It
And,
was western.
I can show you the
side.
little,
Okay.
little mark on the windowsill and open
Alright.
it up and show down
Do you
the
guys
ivy,
want to
put it
go
out.
on the ground level and investigate more, perhaps on the west side?
Yeah,
Can
we
I-
saw some footprints
That's
down
where
there.
the footprints are going. So you go out there. It's easy enough to find him again. Make a survival check.
Good luck.
May my ancestors protect me.
Wisdom.
+1. Let's go, baby. All right.
19.
No, thank God.
Like
With
a
plus
6?
0. How am I rolling this well? I've never rolled this well in the past.
That dragon knows of yours. You're just like,
Yeah.
the footprints clearly go to the fence. You can see how he must have climbed in. You also see, as you're like making your way back, you see that some footprints go off. You're following the ones that are coming towards the house. You do see the ones that are going away from the house. They are not directly the same. Sorry, Mike. But they are right around him, and you follow him up, and you
So
can see.
what do you mean by they're not directly the same?
So, like-
they're different kinds of footprints.
You can
or
see that,
that-
so they're a lot smaller, like closer together footprints going towards. They're much wider footprints.
So like he
going-
was
sprinting,
like sneaking
He
up. and
appears
sprinting.
sneaking up and then sprinting out.
So
and
can we,
then
when he's running away, can we tell that they were like the footprints are deeper because he's carrying a kid?
it definitely
so they're
appears
easier
that
to
there's
track?
been a weight change.
Okay. So
Okay,
might
and
be
it is
easier to
one
track.
set
But
of footprints.
you look at that fence and nothing looks as though he could have rolled under, or done anything to get in between the bars unless he was like that thin.
This
Even
is
with like
suspicious.
a investigation check.
No, with that survival, I'm giving that to you.
Oh, okay.
So he must have climbed somehow.
Somehow.
All right. Like, is this just a normal fence? Like, how high is it? Is there like any barbed wire
We
or
said it
spikes
was
at the
about-
top?
No,
Yeah,
I
12.
mean it's got little points at the beginning, but they're more decorative than
Okay, then
to keep
defensive.
people out.
Functional.
I mean, it's a high enough gate. No one expects them to climb it because it's not like there's bars to climb on. There's
So you had to be pretty acrobatic and nimble
Yeah.
to do that, especially with a 12-year-old
with
child.
someone probably hooked around his shoulder or tied to him.
Yeah.
We might
Okay.
have to be on the lookout for somebody who's very,
Very sneaky.
yeah.
Sneaky.
All right, guys. Do you want to either check on the other side of the fence or head into the slums?
Let's go ahead and we can obviously see through the fence. Can we see like where like you landed on the other side of the fence? Like any impact
With
footprints?
a 19, sure. With a 19, you see a bit of mud, like on the near the ground,
Okay.
and you see a little bit of mud going south, and then you can barely see another bit of mud. But after that, it looks like that's all got off his shoes.
Okay.
Okay. It's
Um,
appearing to go south.
Yes, definitely appears to be going south.
Okay.
And
so
is south towards the town?
it's southeast to the slums.
Right at the moment, it just looks south.
Yeah. Well, I know, but
Yeah.
or you said southeast.
It's southeast to the slums.
to the slums, but you said we're north of
You're,
the town.
you are at the north end of the town.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
so-
the Baron is
we need
living.
to head
the
south.
the Baron basically lives as close as
Yeah.
you can to the quarry, while still
Yeah.
being inside the town.
Okay. Let's
So,
head south,
Could
guys.
we let's talk to the head bodyguard, whatever, and get a map of the city.
Okay. Matthew can't get you a map. He doesn't have a map himself, but he does tell you. He gives you the best drawing he can, which essentially says.
What about inside the Baron's
It's
study?
not great. It's not a great drawing.
Would the Baron
It's
have
like
one in his
crayon.
study? that
What?
would the Baron have one in his study that he could give us? I mean, he obviously
ask.
owns a large part of this land, and you would think that he would want to keep track of most of his land. so he should
When
have
you
that.
go ask, I'll make sure to kind of expedite this because I don't want
Okay.
us to lose any time. You go ask. The Baron has a lot of maps of the quarry, not a ton of the town.
Okay.
And the ones he does of the town, all they look to be like kind of
Hmm.
blueprints of this house.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah.
Can we get a map of the quarry too, just in case?
Sure. He shows you like it's a file cabinet of just copies of the map. Just because
Same
you always
map
got to have a
over and over again.
Okay.
He like finds the most recent copy and gives it to you guys. Please, I beg of you, find my daughter.
Let's head
Do
into
you think
town.
the quarry has something to do with it?
We never know, but it's better for us to have it now in case so we don't have to come back here and ask for it and take more time.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
No wasting time.
You guys find your way in going south.
All right. Do we want to try to head south and just go straight to the slums, or do
I
we want
say
to?
we go
It,
straight.
Try
by the
to
way,
follow
it
the
is
hook.
very clear within this town when the slums begin and when they're not. It's very much like Dunbar Street. One side looks pretty nice, the other side looks.
Well, is it kind of obvious that the footprints?
I can't see it. Let me see the map.
Hold it up to the camera, I guess. God, I hate you.
I don't think you can see that. It's super hard. It's essentially just. It says town, has a very small little alley, and then slums.
They're just two squares connected.
And it
great.
says it's south.
So,
That's not even south. It's like east and west.
so essentially, but it is easy because it basically it's very New York. It's very grid system where it's just you're going straight south, and then eventually it just kind of turns.
I'm
Following
not
the
too
state road,
surprised
and then at a point
that
you
they
just
could
find a
not
place
find
where the roads
anything.
stop. You guys
They
find
sound
a
like
place.
pretty stupid people.
You guys find a place where the roads stop being like stone and nicely
Okay.
pressed marble and having actual sewer things.
Does it
to,
look like
dirt
this
roads.
is where the footprints were somewhat leading off, or was it just straight south, kind of like to town?
We were
You
decent
you were
outside
pretty
of town.
you weren't that far off before the footprints stopped being footprints.
Okay.
But with the information you're given, you're going towards that southeastern part.
Okay. As we enter the slums, what's the people around here? Is it mostly human, mostly elven?
I mean, technically, even though the light is, it's still very like noonish.
Can we
You guys
spit on
already know
people?
there's only about 2 hours of night.
I would
during
like to
these months.
spit on the first person I see. I'm kidding. No.
Is there anyone to question?
Essentially, you know that beginning scene in Beauty and the Beast?
Which
It's
one?
very that. There's a lot of people doing things
Wait,
outside.
which
It's a
Beauty and the
great
Beast?
movie.
The live action one. Where there's a bunch of people
I've
like
never seen it. I'm
people
sorry.
hitting rugs out, people who are like They're closing up shop because technically it's about that time of day where you close a shop.
Are they
Not like
singing?
right
Did
out.
we ever
There's
get
no
a
singing, no.
portrait of the daughter?
Yeah. Yes. So when you went and got the quarry map, you saw a portrait of the daughter in
Did we
his
get
study.
like something to show?
you
like,
stole it.
He's not giving you the portrait, but you do get a good look of it. Very fair hair, fair skin. Imagine a half-elf little girl. All right, you got it. There you go.
Okay.
all right.
You want that half-elf little girl.
No.
He's pretty innocent.
Whoa.
I just left the forest a couple weeks
Are
ago.
you like Lenny? Just want to pet the rabbits.
Pretty much.
No, but you head
Dave,
off.
that was horrible. What are you doing? Be respectful.
Fuck you. No, you get to
Son
the
of a bitch.
slums, and it looks like business is still going on in the slums. Looks like if there's light out, people are trying to make money here.
Okay.
People are on the streets selling
Can
like,
we?
little
I would like
knickknacks.
to stop at the first decent-looking shop, as decent as it gets in the slums.
Do you want to stop at someone who's like just on the street or the actual shop?
I'd rather stop at actual shop. I think that way he might be more willing to be bribed
Okay.
if necessary.
You.
I'll pay him.
How
Or
long
intimidate
did
him.
she get kidnapped?
So we can
Days?
do that to anybody on the street.
It
then.
was like that morning.
That
They
morning.
assumed
They
was
noticed.
that day, and then essentially they've been hiring groups all day.
During what? Like, do we know time-wise how much
I don't
time
know if that was
passed,
paper
or
or not.
like?
Yeah.
Now I gotta go grab it, see if you wrote anything on it.
Yeah.
It's underneath your foot, Eric. Will you grab it for me?
No.
So just this morning, or just earlier today, that's all the time-wise we know.
Okay.
Yeah, just focus. It may have even been last night, but they found it this morning.
Okay. I'd like to go up to the shopkeep. I'd be like,
That literally just said, fuck
have you seen, by chance, perhaps this morning around this time, a half-elf girl, very fair-skinned,
Oh, wait, this is a
perhaps in a
contract.
nightgown, maybe with another gentleman? She might have been pulled along against her will.
I have not. No.
Nothing of
like
that nature.
I only sell my little knickknacks here.
I'd like to do an insight check.
Would you like some pottery? I've got plates.
I don't.
You
like
got pot?
I don't
I'd
have
like to do an insight check. I don't
Alright, do
trust
an
him.
insight check.
Can I give him advantage with that? His system and his insight?
How would you do that?
You said you're double checking like to see like if he is.
You can do your own insight.
You can do your own.
Oh, you want me to? All right.
I got 11.
11.
I'll do my own insight then.
Do
I like
I?
to roll.
Can I give him? Can I help him? I've got proficiency.
Well, so do
I think we
I.
all
That's the
do.
thing. I don't. Here,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's-
can't really help with insight.
Can I insight?
You can like
myself?
whisper in someone's ears like he's fucking with you, but you can't like
Okay.
be like.
Okay.
You know,
That's fine. That's fine.
like I think
Well,
this guy
I
has a
also
little
would like to
twitch
roll
when he lies, something like that.
Yeah,
course.
something like that.
I got an 18.
18,
16.
16. You all get the sense that he's very much like. I don't. He wants to appear that he may have information. He clearly doesn't have the information. He just wants you to buy things.
Can I flip a coin? Just like to
flip
make
a
it
gold, silver, copper,
I've got 3
iron?
gold, but I'm gonna flip 1 gold coin.
One gold coin.
Just for
Let's get down to brass tacks. I
like to
may
get a
have
coin out of dirt
information for the right
and
pay.
flip it.
How do we know it's worthy of pay?
Well, you'll have to pay to find out.
I'm gonna walk out.
I would like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to follow and
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah. We'll all leave.
Grab my coin out of the air. Then walk away.
Make a dexterity check.
Can I try to steal it out of the air?
20.
Oh yeah, you catch that thing.
Nice.
You catch it on
He
a finger.
caught a coin.
And like spins on your hand, and you like.
I can catch coins, but I can't do anything.
You walk
else.
outside. That same guy on the street is kind of still barking like,
I'd like to slam the door on my way
He's
out.
barking. Is it like a
"Oh,
dog?
did Mr. Wellington get to you?
Yes.
He can be a bit of a bother. Well, if he didn't have anything you can find, maybe I do. I have some tea sets for sale, maybe.
We
I
aren't
don't
looking
want
to buy
made of
tea
iron.
sets. What?
I want to know how
Oh,
observant are you?
rust.
I'm pretty observant. Are you looking for information?
Yes.
I'd like
Can
to
I-
inform him how
Can I
that
do an
would
insight
rust.
check on that?
My name's Doug. I sell tea sets.
There are people on the streets selling things.
So he goes
It's,
to.
you, I mean, you
He's
look
selling-
at it.
he's
It's
selling
not a
tea
good
sets.
tea set.
He's selling tea sets right outside of a
It's
pottery store.
essentially it's a kettle, a cup, and a broken dish all made of like metal. It's not great.
Alright.
I'd be like,
I'm just trying to make money.
I'm sorry, sir. I
Yeah,
don't want
asshole,
your
it's a tea
rusty tea set.
Can I do an insight check on seeing if he actually is like
Yeah.
being true about this
Right there,
information?
Tuesday.
Hey guys.
I also would like to
I
roll
was
an
like, hey
insight
guys,
check.
do you really think he knows anything about this?
I doubt it.
Any
He's like
information?
rubbing his hands together.
He
Trying
seems
to-
like he just
Trying to
wants gold out of
convince
us.
Both of them to do insight checks too. You know, wink, wink, hey,
Are there
dumb
any-
shit, roll a die.
I guess I'll roll.
I would like to. I'd like to blatantly ask him what he knows about. What?
Somebody in Twitch chat just said, "What am I the damn
Oh shit!
What?
No, he doesn't say that. What would you guys roll?
I rolled a 12.
12?
I didn't roll.
What'd you roll?
13.
13?
14.
You definitely get a feeling he wants money, but at the same time, you feel as though he keeps his eyes open for the fact that he could make some money.
He might know something
He's got-
at least about the
He
game.
doesn't quite have the crazy
Alright.
eyes that Brogan has,
Yeah.
but he's got
Back off
some
my
crazy
crazy
eyes.
I would like to, side note, talk to him, like kind of pull him back so the guy can't hear. Like, I think you can
What you guys whispering?
intimidate this guy.
Shut up, old man.
I'm like 22.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Alright.
But anyway, I might have information.
How about you calm the fuck down? Let us do a little talking.
Fine.
Go ahead, Straxium.
I think you can intimidate him. Not that I'm for it, because I don't wish him any harm, but I think we could get away with it. I don't think he wants any real trouble.
Yeah.
So I think any, you don't have to physically
He's
do
like
anything.
looking straight at you, Broken Leg.
we haven't shown him any money yet either.
No,
so
we
I
have
toss
not.
him a gold coin.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's a horrible
Idiot.
idea.
What do you want to know? He pockets it immediately.
I would like to come up behind Brogan and just smack him in the back of the
I'd
head.
like to turn around and be like,
Smack him in the back of the head.
you giant fucking sloth, do you know what gold is? Like, do you have any...
Can I roll to smack him in the back of the head?
No, you do.
I do? Okay.
Yeah. You're just like, what the hell? But
Like
what do you want to know?
What, what was the gang's name again? Mithril Knives?
The
Something like that?
Obsidian Knives.
Obsidian
Where did you
Knives.
get mithril?
The mithril.
No, no, I'm on that RuneScape.
Yeah, you've been playing way too much RuneScape lately, dude.
Obsidian. I'd like to ask about the Obsidian Knives.
Oh, they've always been active in the city. Yes,
Well, that's
Do they
obvious.
have power in the slums? Would you say this is their territory, per se?
I would say if you want protection, they'd be the ones you'd be paying.
Do you know, have you heard anything about
We're
them
trying to
being
kidnap
out?
someone. Can they help us?
I feel like that's more than a gold.
I feel like a gold is a lot.
It is for information, not help.
We don't want help. We want information.
That's all we want. We just want information.
I can tell you
We just want them to do it for us.
if you can find a place called the Naga's Head. That's where a lot of their dealings happen. It's an inn.
Do they have any markings that show that they are part of the Obsidian Knives?
It's an obsidian knife.
Like where? Where? Is it like on their neck?
Stupid,
On their
stupid.
Oh,
I don't know.
tattoo wise, no,
Yes.
you won't see anything.
So,
but
so how do we know it's the real deal?
Guess I don't know. See if they're shifty.
You don't know? I thought you
Have
said
you
were
heard
observant.
of any of
Shifty little turds.
them being out for the Baron? Have you heard them?
With the recent laws in order, then yes, so many of them have been. Many.
The guy you buy information from wants you to guess.
Fucking useful. We should have gave him a gold.
You didn't even ask me questions first. You're just like gold. But no, yeah, the straw man. Not the straw man. What the fuck am I talking about? The Naga's Head.
The Naga's Head?
Yeah.
And they have some pretty... Is it choice or
that
is it mixed?
I mean, a few regulars who aren't part of the Obsidian Knives may drink in there, but I feel what I get. I've been in there a few times. Most of them are of the.
So how about
of
you
the
come with us
thieves.
and point out which ones aren't?
I'd rather not. That could be like a bounty on my head.
But did you say they had? Were they against the
They'll
bear?
be wearing black, dark black clothes.
All black.
They may have
All
some
black everything.
ornate.
Ornate.
They may have ornate
And
belts
whatnot.
on with mini daggers.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I would like. Have you seen a
it's
little
like part
girl
of the initiation.
to have
Is
many
that they have
knives
to have
and a belt?
They have to have a fancy belt.
Yeah,
It's like is it a Gucci belt?
That
No.
sounds lame. That sounds lame.
Chanel C on 2 sides.
Oh God.
That sounds lame. Have you seen a fair-looking half-elf child, roughly around 12 years of age?
There are plenty of children here that are half elves.
She might have been well dressed compared to some of the other children, not in rags.
Shame on you.
I'm
I
assuming
think
they're all
I
poor.
saw a cleaner
We're
child
poor.
than usual around.
Did
She
she?
was crying,
What do you mean?
Was
cleaner?
she
Like,
with-
no STDs?
like she may have taken a bath in the recent week.
Yeah, he stripped her and sold it. You get rags.
She was wearing dirtier clothes, but her face was too clean. That's something you notice.
Was she with one of the gentlemen you would assume would be
Yes.
with the?
Which way?
Alright.
Towards the Naga's head. If he points in the direction.
Well, sir, I'm gonna beat some ass.
Mine?
And I'd like to.
We're gonna
not
start
yours.
with you.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna march my way.
All right, he immediately starts packing up
I would
his
like to
one
flip-
tea set.
I want to
And,
flick
like,
him in the
his-
forehead as we walk away.
I'd like to also, as we go, be like, "How long have you had that shitty ass tea set?"
A long time.
Family
Well,
heirloom.
with that one gold, buy a better one because that is shit.
Hopefully.
What do you mean,
But you know
hopefully?
what it will buy? Bread and beer. And he gets the fuck out.
I feel like this guy's gonna take some backs.
I'm fueling an alcoholic.
Hey,
Whatever. He
I mean,
gave
we
us
lost
some
our
fun.
alcoholic. We gotta help another one.
People gotta drink.
People gotta drink.
Are you
Alright,
happy with yourself? You're feeding alcoholism.
So by the way,
Hey, man, we
you
got
Pat
info.
Rothfuss fans out there, that bread and beer thing was for you.
All right. I'd like to.
Let's
He
head
pointed
towards
us
the
in the
Naga's
right
head.
direction,
Yeah.
right? That more south.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, you walk. There's plenty of taverns. None of them called the Nagas.
I'd like to whistle as I go. I'm smiling. I'm confident we're gonna find him
people
and
are
just
giving
beat the.
you the fucking death stare. Like this guy. Fuck this guy.
I'm just strutting. I don't give a fuck.
Is there
Uh,
any puddles of mud or anything that I can attempt to
Yeah,
push
I
him
mean,
into?
there's not too many puddles of like mud from a recent rain, but there's definitely some puddles of mud from other things.
Shit. Shit puddles, get it.
Insert your favorite puddle of mud song here.
Poo poo.
Poo-poo.
Um,
Mr. Poo-poo.
but you eventually come to a shack, essentially. It looks like it's been rebuilt over many years, and it's got a sign that is like it says the Nagas Head, but it looks like it hasn't been painted in like 10 years, and
Does
it's
it look
barely
like
on there.
he was lying to us about this actually being a meeting place?
You do see near a window there is a tiny little black dagger like drawing.
Does it look hastily drawn?
No,
Okay.
doesn't look very hastily
Making
drawn. It
sure
looks
that
like it
guy-
was like done with a little bit of care.
This is on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks like if you weren't looking for it, it would just look like more graffiti.
Let's slide on in
All right, you slide in those DMs,
casually.
and you go in. It's not rambunctious. It looks like a lot of people are trying to keep to themselves, but it's not busy because it's that time of the night. It's around probably 8 o'clock if we were in this world.
But it's daytime.
But
I'd like
it's
to,
daytime. But that doesn't
Okay.
change people's drinking schedules.
I'd like to head up to
turns
the
out.
bar.
You see a woman. How do I describe her? Think of Olga. What you think about the name Olga? That's what it is.
From work.
Beautiful woman.
Is there a woman named Olga
Yeah,
from work?
yeah, there is.
I sure. I don't know who that is.
A little bit older. What?
Right. She looks like she could lift you up. She's got guns, and she's
Alright.
just sitting there like, "Can I help ya?"
Pretty unfair for a world of medieval guns.
I'd like to buy a drink first.
I was gonna say, I will give us 3 of your strongest shots.
Strongest.
Strongest.
Okay. She brings out this green bottle, pours this
I'd like
blackish
to flex
liquid.
my muscles.
Just like a
Roll a
full
charisma check.
Charisma.
Can I
Unless
help
you're trying to
him?
intimidate,
Wait.
which is still charisma.
Wait.
Not intimidate. It's more of like a strength.
Just
like
charisma.
Show my. Okay.
I was gonna say, can I help him with that? That's good.
14.
14. She goes, yeah, good. She hands out little shots like that's one. I don't want to say 1 copper each.
I'll go and I'll pay it. I'll pay the 1 coppers.
Okay.
And then I'd like to ask you to light each one of them on fire before we take them.
I was gonna do that
Whoa.
only to his to fuck with him.
Whoa. No fire in here. You saw what this place looks like. It's a fucking tinderbox.
I would like to light my finger and like slowly go.
She's just watching your eyes. You light the shot on fire.
Slam it real quick.
Is your finger out now?
Yeah.
She goes, okay, you can control. I believe it." She didn't know you could fucking do that. She was just like, you're gonna light shit on fire in my fucking tavern? So we're gonna have to go to break here soon, guys. When we come back up, what will essentially happen, you guys will have your own table. You'll be discussing what's next.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with us where we're at. Hopefully
keep
you've
playing.
enjoyed it. We will keep playing after this break.
Oh,
Domino's delivery. All right.
that is why we're taking a break.
Yep.
So as I was
Hello.
saying,
So when we
Oh.
left off, we
Yes.
were just getting in the tavern, drinking some like blackish-looking liquid
it was
out of a
disgusting.
green bottle. It wasn't great. It wasn't great, but it did the trick. It burned your throat nicely.
But did it really? I mean, come on now. We got a
it
fire
was more.
genasi
It was
and
more like a
dragonborn.
12-year Scotch, but it was
Burn
okay.
means
Oh,
it's
so that's
working.
weak.
Yeah, it wasn't strong, but
It's like a little spicy water.
Yeah.
That's
it was the strongest shot that she was willing to give people who come in and ask for the strongest shot.
We're pretty tough
Um,
though.
When obviously we could easily pay.
You
for
could probably
Scotch
get
and stuff.
more. But you're at a table. You guys probably also got some like grogs, like together,
Okay.
Okay.
and you're just drinking it up and talking
I
about what's
forgot
next.
my drinking horn.
Make a perception check.
Righteous.
18.
Ooh, shit.
Oh,
I just did.
what
What did you get, Logan?
I believe I got 9.
I got 9 as well.
18.
You guys are like, you came in here like, yeah, we're gonna find this guy, but now you're just like super into the drinks, trying to see who can outdrink each other.
Right on.
What you got?
You
Not a lot.
being like, you knew that you couldn't outdrink him, so you
Go.
can just push it away, and you're just kind of like
I could.
looking around. And at that moment, you see like a lot of people are also looking at you, but a lot of these people are wearing like dark black cloaks. You see a few people have the nice
God.
little belt on.
Wrong pipe.
Be like,
Most of them like
daggers.
most of them
Yeah.
like tousled like dark brown hair. There's one guy with like this dirty blonde hair that's really long and a goatee, and they're all just kind of like looking at you.
Is it more of a intimidating glare?
Well,
or
they're trying to figure you
suspicious?
out. Like these guys definitely aren't in here before.
Okay.
And as you're like kind of looking about, you're probably like, tapping them on the shoulder, pointing things out. Like not obviously like, guys, they're looking at us. But you're just like, guys, you may want to take a look around.
Fair
We may
enough.
be looked at right now. As you're saying that, one group, two groups essentially, the dirty blonde and a group of guys. Who
How
are like-
dirty is she?
The fucked up hair.
It's a guy.
Oh,
They kind they
yeah.
they kind of
That's what I get for not paying
They
attention.
stand up about 4 people and they move to what essentially is what might be the kitchen area.
Okay. Would you say
And the
that?
bartender doesn't say anything, like doesn't stop them or anything.
So they move like.
and I
like
noticed
behind
this.
They essentially
Counter.
like walk by
Yeah.
into the doors and
Okay, guys. A little suspicious.
Can we
They
try
went
to just
into
go
the-
walk back there?
you can try. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't have stealth. I think
Who needs stealth?
Shit, my
I got
cards are-
strength.
That is true. Fuck it.
You just gonna walk back there?
I would
Um,
actually like to use Hidden Step.
Ooh.
I can
spell?
magically turn invisible until the start of my next turn or until I attack.
Oh yeah, because of your furball shit.
For bulk magic.
Wow.
This is why they didn't choose normal people, by the way, because they all have certain like cool abilities.
I light shots on fire.
Yeah, we'll see how it
That's
goes. So, and because it's furball, I think it just happens, right? You don't have to say anything. You're just like, and I'm not here anymore.
Which is a bonus action.
It's noticeable. Like there were 3 of you, and now there are
Okay.
2 of you.
Dave, I would
The
like.
people staring at you are just being like, and a couple of them like go to their daggers. But the bartender apparently wasn't looking at you at that point because she doesn't seem to notice.
Dave, I'd like to kind of go outside for a moment, go somewhere where it's a little bit hidden, and cast disguise self.
Ooh.
And actually cloak myself and mess with my face so it's not the same person, and make it so I have that similar black cloak and the couple daggers.
Yep. You got a good enough look at him with that 18 that you make yourself look good enough. You leave, by the way, as you both, still being kind of observant, notice as he leaves, one person from a table kind of gets up and follows him. But you come
Follows-
back out of the
follows
corner.
him?
Yep.
Could I? Do I notice this?
Mm-hmm.
Can I follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you staying in the tavern?
Before I
Yeah, I'm invisible.
Okay. You notice another person follows him as well.
Follows
before
me?
I cast
Do
disguise
I
self,
notice this guy follows me?
No, it's as soon as you leave that happens.
Okay.
before I cast disguise self, can I make sure no one's around? That I
Yeah, you, like-
assume that I'm
It's
hidden.
not. It's an action, right? It's just boom happens.
Well, yeah, it's an action. It's a spell.
Well, some spells are like a minute. It's been
Yeah.
like I
Cast-
said,
it's
it's
a
been like a
cast
month.
time.
What's the casting time?
Oh, duration is 1 hour, but the
1 action.
one action.
One action.
Yeah.
So yeah, you turn the corner, like
So,
look
like, 6
around, no one's
seconds.
looking. You are now that person, different
That-
face. Did you make it look close to someone who was in there, or just a face you've seen before?
Somewhat similar, but maybe they wouldn't recognize. Like I didn't want to copy somebody.
As you walk back out of the corner, you like walk almost into one of the guys in the black cloaks, and so you're like, it kind of walks by you into
Okay.
the alley.
Okay. I'd like to walk back in.
All right, you walk past. You walk past your dragonborn friend.
And I would like to, at that moment, kind of tap him and tell him it's whisper as quietly as possible. That's me.
No. So here's the weird thing I do about my games, guys. When stealth checks happen, I roll them.
So we don't know.
So they have no idea if they're being stealthy.
Fascinating.
I'd like to do nothing more than a mild wink.
Kind of like, it's me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that wasn't loud enough to be picked up. Let's see. What's
It's me.
Straxium, the fire genasi.
Hey, you guys.
So you kind of just like, yeah, it's me. You're not as quiet as you wanted to be, but you get the feeling that the person in the corner couldn't hear you. And as soon as you say that, someone walks out of the tavern. Once again, similar garb to you, kind of looks as you're not touching him at the moment. You're just walking past him. You think maybe I got away with it.
Okay. I would like to.
So I obviously hear him and kind of.
Yeah, you're just like, interesting. To be believed or not? I wonder.
Okay. I would like to kind of make my way towards the kitchen. How's the kitchen look? Does it?
You make your way to the kitchen. You see the barmaid kind of looks at you,
And I
and
just nod.
then, all right, and she just kind of lets you get through.
Okay. I like to go
As you
through.
get back there, you see it's a kitchen. You see plenty of bags of like flour,
are we gonna follow
rice, little barrels
You
of
gonna follow him?
ale,
I'm invisible.
water.
I mean, you
Things
can
like
still
that.
follow somebody in, so just somebody
Can I
else.
go that way?
Sure. I mean, you see someone else going towards the kitchen. I assume your intelligence isn't that bad.
Yeah, 12.
12. That's big enough to know like
It's higher than
now
mine.
would be a good time to do it. And you like walk right behind him. You have no idea who he is though.
Cool.
And
I
you
would
have
like.
no idea he's behind you.
What about like when I'm outside? Do I notice like the guy that was following him and
like,
the guy that was following me?
You
then?
turned around because you didn't know the guy was behind you, so you kind of look and you
Yeah.
see as he walks out. What do you do?
Wait, what?
So you've turned
Sorry,
around.
I spaced
Yeah.
out.
You turn around as you watch Straxium move into the side. As at the same time, the guy leaves the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Do you continue walking? Or are you going back?
I'd walk. I'll walk a little bit, kind of like just around the corner,
Shit, left my keys.
and yeah, kind of look for it. But, like I'm not going back inside yet. I'm making sure that these two guys that followed both of us out aren't going back in. 'Cause
You see,
to make sure they're not following him.
So are you like going towards? There's an alleyway and then more road.
I'll go a little bit more towards the alleyway.
So you kind of stand in the alleyway as
Yeah.
another dark cloaked figure walks back. He looks really confused. He's like, sees you, eyes you like heavily, and kind of walks past you to the tavern.
Keep on walking.
Yeah.
Is he
the-
walking back in?
Walking back into the tavern. The other guy who followed you
Yeah.
walks into a building across the road.
All right. And when I see that, I'd like to follow that other guy back into the
Back in?
tavern. Make sure nothing. See where he's going.
You're back in, and you're getting more confused looks as more people who saw you leave look back at you.
I'd like to go up to the tavern and say,
Did you leave something?
Yeah. Did I leave some coppers up here? Some extra-
No, of course not.
Oh. In that case, I got some more. You have anything stronger than what you got me? I can pay for it.
I don't believe you.
I really don't believe you.
I'd like to flip a gold.
A gold.
Yes.
Okay.
I want
We're
the good
ballsy
stuff.
with our gold.
She
Right,
reaches
ready.
underneath it and pulls up a super dusty bottle. Like it looks like it hasn't been open in like at least a month. She sits it down and she kind of uncorks it, grabs two glasses, pours one and another, and it's an amber liquid. But you know how like when it's really hot out and you're driving on the road and you can see the little heat waves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can see those coming off of this.
All right.
She hands you one, or she hands a handout for gold, and this out.
I'll flick it.
Catch the gold, and she puts the gold down in what you assume is like a till. She grabs a drink and holds up for a clink, and she downs it.
I'd like to not down it, but enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Make a Constitution
I'd
saving throw.
like to feel the slow burn.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
Slow burn.
Slow descent into madness.
A 10.
Ooh.
Does
It
it
hits.
put me on my ass?
It doesn't put you on your ass with a 10. 10 is the target to not
Yeah.
get drunk, but it is like some of the strongest liquor you've ever had. It's not Dragonborn liquor. Don't get me wrong. You guys have a strong, hardy
Yeah.
constitution, and it's not Dwarven liquor, which
Like-
you've had because you lived in the mountains.
My constitution's pretty low right now.
Yeah. But it is
That'll
essentially
get a +1.
some of the strongest human/elven liquid you've ever had,
Yeah.
and it does burn. It burns very much.
All right.
But she kind of looks at you like it didn't affect her at all.
See, now that's
That's
what I'm
hardy
talking
bitch.
about. Reminds me of home.
I'm sure it does. And like you do feel that familiar like burn of your throat. Like,
Yeah, like when I let a sigh out of relief of like how good it was, can I have like a little smoke and
Yeah, a
like
little smoke.
fire come out too?
I would like to, now that
You-
we're in
yeah.
the kitchen,
So scene cut over to
Do I see where that guy went real quick that I was falling back in?
he's back in his seat.
Okay, just checking.
You, like I said, you see a bunch of like bags of flour, a couple barrels of water, ale, things like that.
Is there
Roll
a door?
perception check.
okay.
You too, because you walked in.
Nat 20.
Oh shit! Another natural
Ooh.
20.
Double nat 20 today.
Do I know where?
Wow, so many natural 20s. Not
13.
bad. 13.
Not too bad.
So
Nice.
13, you see like, you can definitely tell like that pile of stuff has been messed with. You see specifically, you go like that bag of rice is way too stiff. It should be it should have more movement.
That's some stiff rice right there.
See that?
With a fucking 20, you can see everything. You look into the time continuum.
I've
I can see every grain of rice in that
No,
sack.
but
I've eaten
essentially
a
what
lot
you
of
get
chicken
is,
and
like,
rice.
You feel like that bag like there should be some movement. Like there's a draft, there's a window open, the bag moves, but the stuff inside isn't.
I'd like to at least touch it.
Stab it.
Touch it. You know that feels like styrofoam? Feels like that.
Can I like open the top without cutting it?
You grab the top and it just goes. It's super light.
Okay.
As you move it, you see a bit of what might be like a trapdoor.
Okay. I would like to.
Am I observing this jump?
Yeah, you just see him like lift a bag of rice
Like it's nothing.
like it's nothing,
Strong as fuck.
and
Like, wow,
this
that's-
distracts him, who you know has
I'm
like
small.
no strength.
Yeah,
What's your strength score?
It's 8.
Do you even
8.
lift rice, bro?
Bro,
hear
do
that?
do you even lift rice?
In your ear, you just hear. Do you even lift, bro?
like, what the fuck?
You look a little
worry,
small over there, bro.
broken. I want to announce myself.
You've seen him do this before. He's gone invisible before, so it's not like, oh no, it can't be him.
You
But
probably-
you are
Why,
surprised.
why would you tell this to? You don't
I
know.
don't know. But
Look.
I've already said it.
You're like
Oh,
broken.
yeah, oh God, you didn't know he was Straxian.
I didn't, but I just
My
said,
apologies.
I just said I'm broken.
Yeah, you're just like, oh,
You're like Brogan, you invisible piece of shit.
Hey.
I mean, okay, you
Did
probably
you even
smelled
know it was
alright?
me?
lucky break.
I'm not very
Dumbass.
smart.
Well, fuck. We found a trap door. You want to go?
Should we get our dragonborn friend?
He doesn't have any way of hiding himself. He looks like a lizard. He's literally a ginormous lizard.
We got this.
I don't think we can hide him. We got
Let's
this.
try it. Why not?
All right.
Unless you want to sneak back out there and tell him of our plan, I think it would be suspicious if I did.
I'll attempt it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You
I will wait.
Open the door.
I'd like
As
to
the
wait
door
here.
opens and no one comes out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys.
That is like that puts on all the people in black robes who are looking at you, and you notice at this point you're just like, because you're having a nice conversation with the barmaid.
Yeah.
They all kind of look at the door. She even looks at the door, and she's just like,
Can I be like, what the fuck is that? You guys got a ghost here or something?
Or
"You'd
not
see
draw
a ghost,
attention.
don't worry."
It ain't no draft. I mean, I smell
I mean,
some shit now,
the
but
windows are open
the
in the
fuck?
kitchen, but I'll check it out. And she like gets up to go into the kitchen.
I mean, something stank now,
Cocksucker, you
but
gonna fuck me over.
You are. It's very, very soon. You're at
were you
his
playing
side.
in those shit puddles again?
I want to.
She is almost at the door.
I'd like to attempt to whisper to him.
I think it was like
what we
I was
found.
thinking like the free swinging ones personally.
You hear a very quiet whisper in your ear, just like,
Wait, which
"We
one?
found your left, your ear hole, because you're a dragonborn, so you don't actually have ears, so it's just like
Yeah.
the lizard holes. You just hear
All those lizard holes.
yeah, you're just like,
Mm.
hey, there's a trap door in there. And you're like, wow, look at Brogan being all secretive and shit.
We're like, you guys got this, or you want me to distract him?
At this point, the door is now opened as she is in. Are you doing anything? Because you saw the
As
door
she
open and you're like,
comes in,
oh, man.
Feel like I'd like to tell her that I accidentally kicked it because I thought I saw a spider. I did see a spider. I squished it.
She like looks at you like, are you okay, manly man, with your spiders?
I don't like spiders.
I don't either, but I don't freak out and kick a door.
You're welcome for killing the spider in your kitchen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now do your business or get out of my establishment.
Fair enough.
And she walks back out.
All right, just so you know, he literally just fell on the floor laughing. Like, what? Aaron.
Okay.
Come on,
So,
Tuesday.
what's up? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna wait.
She's walking back
Is
in.
she leaving?
And
the
she,
door? Is the door moving? Is it like a double door?
Are you gonna tell me?
Or
to
it
do
is
that?
like
Do you want me
one
to
single door.
distract
Have
him
you
or
ever been
what?
to like one of those like small town like little diners where it has a swingy door?
Yeah, but
Brogan.
it goes both ways.
Yeah,
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Brogan, I asked real
Nice.
quick before, like when she was like going technically through the door.
Yeah,
not yet.
distraction.
Like, distract him.
Yeah,
All right.
good idea.
Yeah. So
And
she
then,
gets
like,
over
as
there.
it's, like,
She
moving
picks
still?
up a glass and does that typical tavern thing where she just cleans
And
the
I wanna
glass that
go
she's
back
been cleaning the
through
whole day.
Door, like
All
right
right.
after she like opens it and like walks
You
past.
dash in.
I don't dash in, but like while it's moving, like I move with it.
Okay. You
So you
move
kinda-
in, kind of like slender. You're a big guy, so you still have to like duck your head. And you're in.
Yeah.
No one seemed to notice.
And then I'm gonna
Like,
go back
alright.
to him and say, "We got this."
Okay.
You clear off the trap door,
I would like to proceed to go down.
and it is not locked.
Safe.
What are you doing out there?
Like, all right. Like, I like to give out a little woo from that that little drink.
So
I
we
just did.
acting drunk?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling
Deception
good.
check.
Feeling good. Perception?
Deception.
So, I thought you said perception. I'm like,
I'd
no.
like to
Why am I
persuade you
perceiving
on
how?
Here's the thing. You just drank the strongest alcohol in the bar.
Yeah.
You have advantage on this.
I got a nat 20,
Okay.
so
Everyone's just like, oh, good. And because of that, they just stop paying attention to you.
no. I want to be like, who wants to arm wrestle? I'm feeling it today.
No one seems to be responding.
You little pussies in here. I thought there were some strong people. I heard this is where all
Good one.
I heard this was all the challengers went, you know. You guys don't even want to arm wrestle? This little guy right here?
You hear the barmaid kind of speak up like, little? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm little for a guy my race.
Do you need to go home, bud?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I just want to arm wrestle.
Why don't you go sit down? I'll
I
get
want
you
you
some
to arm
coffee.
wrestle the bartender because she has huge arms.
Yeah. Arm wrestle me.
Arm wrestle you?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
First shot.
For a shot?
Yeah.
Well, if I win, I get a silver.
All right.
She'll hold her up.
They are just bulging with veins.
Make a strength check.
Oops.
The most testosterone I've ever felt from a dragonborn.
I may have just. Oh, there we go. All right.
Strength check.
20.
Yeah, not you. You get her down halfway. Make another strength check.
19.
Boom onto the floor.
Hey! What you got?
Stronger than you appear. I like it. I like it. She
I thought
pours
like flex on that bitch.
You notice she does not go for her expensive bottle. She goes for that
Cheap shit.
that,
That
that
costs a
blacker
copper.
liquid, and she hands it out.
I'll take it. Like, who else wants some of this? Who else wants some of this?
most beautiful
But you do notice, as she like kind of brings it back, she's a little more nervous. She's like stretching her arm, and she hits a glass, and it falls onto the ground, and it breaks. And she like, ugh! She bends down to start picking it up.
Can I? No, I don't want to take any. I was gonna steal from her. I'm not very sneaky.
Dave,
I'm
what's
sorry.
going on behind the trap
You
door?
have opened the trap door. There is a set of stairs going down.
All right, I'd like to walk down there.
Are they
I'd
well
like
distracted
to
now?
ladder?
Stealth as much as I can without it being suspicious. I'm just like, if that makes sense.
Are they pretty
Thank God
distracted
for
up
that
there,
advantage
Dave?
for being invisible.
Dave, did I distract them pretty well?
They feel distracted.
All right. All
They
right.
feel distracted.
I want to make them feel uncomfortable.
And you can tell that is a stiff bag of rice.
Man, that rice is stiff as fuck.
Yeah. That's only if you roll a 20 in perception, you know, stiff rice.
All right. You guys quietly walk down the stairs.
Could I, you know, still they think I'm drunk as shit, right?
Mhm.
Could I be like, I gotta piss, guys, and like stumble through the door, like trying to think of
Alright.
the bathroom.
As you walk in, you see people get up, and the barmaid notices you, but she's on the ground, so she's like, "Wait, wait!" And you're in the room.
Do I see
You
the
don't know
door
how
open?
long you have.
Do I see the trap door open?
The trapdoor is
Why would
open.
you do this?
Did you guys wait? Did you guys close it behind you?
I didn't say I did.
Okay, it's still
I
open.
didn't say I did either.
I like to jump in and close trap door.
Barrel through.
Yeah.
All right.
Son of
As
a
you close the
bitch.
trapdoor, unfortunately, because like you have to go pretty fast, you close it pretty loudly,
Yeah.
and you do hear the swinging door. They probably know you where you went.
I would like to hold it shut.
You're holding it shut. Okay.
All right.
with
Do
all
we
my
see
weight.
him? We kind of see him.
You hear a "Puh!" What the fuck? And you see with the glimmer of what little light there is here, gold sheen of a familiar dragonborn.
Like, you dumb fucking.
What's up, guys?
Make a strength
Wait, is he
check.
drunk at this point?
No,
No,
he,
I was faking
he's
being
getting
drunk.
there. He's got
Alright,
a buzz.
I've had a few shots, but I passed my constitution test. Okay.
All right.
Strength check?
I would like to say fuck this insurance gecko, and I would like to keep going.
Insurance gecko. I am not
you start booking it down the stairs. What'd
Okay,
you roll?
maybe not.
13.
Okay, fuck it,
13?
fuck it.
That's okay. They rolled a 1. So literally you feel a huh! Or you hear a huh! Oh, my back.
Could I then pop the trap door open to smack him in the face and close it again?
Make an attack with disadvantage, adding your strength.
Adding my strength.
So a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
You are not proficient with trapdoors, it turns out.
Natural 1.
Ooh. Ooh.
Are we
feel like
doing?
you're
Are we
not-
doing crits? And all that,
Not
whatever?
in this episode.
Okay.
Eventually we'll add like a crit list.
Okay.
Because I like those. But with this one we'll keep it simple. But you essentially just, huh, shit, and like someone's foot gets stuck underneath.
Can I try to break their foot by holding it door shut?
You're holding it shut. You don't know how much damage you're doing, but they've got a little more leverage now.
Like how far is their foot in? Like
It's like halfway in. You
Okay.
can see toes
okay.
in your face.
Can I bite their foot?
You definitely could bite their foot.
Can I would like to bite their foot.
All right, make a bite attack.
I don't have.
Do an
that.
unarmed attack.
Okay.
I feel like you would have a bite attack. No, do your flame and just burn his toe off.
It's a 15-foot cone. It would burn the entire thing down.
This is bigger than I anticipated, to be honest.
Slung down all the rice.
That would be a 24. A 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits a toe. You bite down on the foot. Roll your damage. All right, you just get damage, don't you?
Yeah.
How
5.
much?
5
damage. Jesus. You're pretty sure you got a couple toes.
Yeah. I would like to eat those toes.
You start munching on them toes.
Mama said I was a dragon, but I was a stiff
Yeah. Or I guess we go creepy and you start sucking on them toes.
No, I just
Okay.
eat them.
Just seeing.
Okay.
No.
I would like to.
No. All right, Dave. I am not you. I'm not all about
You
them
want to suck on them toes?
No.
Ah.
Oh no.
All right.
Anyway, so you hear a loud yelp. The foot goes away, closed all the way down.
Ah.
And you guys are all the way down the stairs now.
Like-
I would like to continue to hold it
Perception
shut
check?
while they go on.
Perception.
Perception check,
So-
yes.
Your D20.
It's very dark in here, but you guys are you, so you can see.
I was gonna say I have
Yeah.
a decent dark range.
Aren't you like glowing?
Okay, not well.
12.
Not bad.
Worse
Not
than
amazing.
12. Perception
Would you like a 5?
is. Should have this memorized by now. 6.
Oh.
No, you don't notice it, but you see a door just like right in front of you. You're just like, oh my god, did I just hear a yell? What the fuck is that?
Hey, there's a door.
Are you still invisible?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
invisible. Until I do like an attack.
And I'm
Okay.
still disguised as one of them.
Well,
Yeah.
So it says next turn. I used to say like I haven't like taken an action yet. to do
Wait,
what?
next turn
It
is
says
when it
like
ends?
until my next turn.
At this
or
point,
an
you're
attack.
visible.
Okay.
Because a turn is 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, you wouldn't be able to do half the shit you
Yeah. I was- Come on, dude.
That's okay.
You did okay, Logan.
I was just invisible for like 10 minutes, but
It's technically only been about a minute. I'll allow it.
Okay.
But we'll remember that next time.
I'll remember it. I'm so sorry.
You got super lucky. The gods were with you on this one.
The gods.
Furball gods.
All right.
Praise God.
So you now see the door. He points it out to you. As you see a hand appear.
His hand.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
just like, hey.
I see a.
Well, hey there, buddy.
I see an arm where I burned him earlier.
Scorching.
All right. What you guys got?
I'd like to approach the door.
All right, you approach the door. Before you get anything with the door, roll a strength check.
Do they have disadvantage for no toes?
Well, there's a different person now.
13.
13. The door starts to open. You're just not strong enough for this one.
You should just like stick your snout out and just blast a 15 cone and burn everybody.
All right.
It's open. You see about
Breath
three
attack.
three
Breath
dudes
attack.
just standing there with daggers.
Breath attack.
Go for it.
Gold dragon.
They are
breath
black
weapon.
daggers. They're probably not made of obsidian because that would be really expensive. But they are colored black.
Only the bosses get the actual
So-
obsidian.
It's like buying jeans from Sam's.
They need to do
It's probably silver. Silver coin.
Dex-
or whatever it is,
Members
silver
mark
dollar.
daggers.
What?
Come on.
dexterity saves.
Dexterity saves?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what their dexterity is. Not bad. Not bad.
Great.
Fuck.
Perfect.
They take half damage anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
16, 11, 7.
So, all right. 2 pass, 1 fail.
All right. What's your
Well-
save?
11.
Ah, that sucks.
It's because it's 8 plus proficiency modifier plus my con modifier.
Yeah.
I only have a constitution of 13 right now, so it's only a
It'll,
plus
it'll
1.
go up. Yeah, so 2 save.
Yep. So they take half damage.
Yep.
So 8 damage is for the full one, so 4 for the other 2.
Okay. The
What happens with this cone
the
of
one
fire?
that gets all of it is just drops down. And how much for the other ones?
4.
4. All right, they're still standing.
Do they look pretty?
They look annoyed and very much like, oh my fucking god!
They just saw like this little snout and lizard
And
tongue
the
pop
the
out.
door drops with just gravity. You're just like, it's like you remember that that meme with the cat box when you put a coin on it, it's just like.
Yeah.
I mean, could I jump out and attack them?
Do you want to jump out and attack him instead?
Should I?
Yeah, trap door
Did
has like
you-
no weight. You're just like, "Wah!"
Pull out your sword. Fuck
No,
it.
I'm not gonna pull out my sword. I'm gonna pull out my fucking halberd.
Halberd is pulled out.
Yes.
These guys are like a good, only like 10 feet away from you.
I would like to swing.
All right, we'll roll initiative first, but first we'll see what these guys are doing.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys. Not.
I'd like to approach the door. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, you approach the door. You try the handle. Not locked.
Not locked.
Opens right up. But you do hear noise on the other side. Like, what is going on out there?
They're like, do I walk in? Do they see me at this point?
Are you walking in?
Yeah.
You see the guy with the blonde hair and the guy with the messy hair, and they're just like, and there is a cage in the corner with a little girl in it.
Okay. I'd like to tell them that all the noise was just somebody falling down the stairs. And it's not a big
Yours
deal.
lasts for like, what, a good 10 minutes, right?
No, an hour.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. What'd
Oh,
you say
fuck.
they was?
I'm not
You
going
stay out.
in right away. Yeah.
Somebody fell down the stairs. That's kind of and they're
Roll a
yelling.
deception check. Yeah, you know us dexterous, like, bunch?
You hear
We
somebody
fell.
scream.
He got drunk off that gold shit.
It's darker than I expected.
That rice bag, I
Yeah,
thought it
but-
was... You guys moved the real rice on top. Eric, is it a 1?
It's a 3.
Plus, do you have any plus?
No, it's 2.
No, that's with my plus.
God.
So you see... Oh, okay. Dagger.
They throw it
Yeah,
at me?
right at
Fuck
you.
you. Do they get advantage? Do I
Only
get...
one of them gets thrown. And no, you don't get advantage because you're just like, that probably didn't work. Oh, shit.
Alright. I'd like to call for Brogan at this point.
I would like to.
Does a 10 hit you?
It does not.
I forgot,
Surprisingly.
I forgot about armor classes. We haven't played. In so
Someone has
long.
not cast mage armor today.
So
Yeah.
is the
But
dagger-
I am willing, because I always fucking forget this whenever I play wizards. So until you get a good hang of it, I'll say like till like level 3, I'll allow you to say retcon you've cast mage armor today. 'Cause
Oh, look.
you know
How many guys are there?
There are 2.
2? I don't need it.
Well,
Okay.
Eric, they're like most likely stronger guys. You should watch out.
Yeah, I want to burn them.
Okay. You
So
don't get hit by a dagger.
He's called out my name. At
Do
this
I
point?
get to roll my initiative now?
We
or-
are all rolling initiative now.
Bruh.
19.
Plus my thing. I get 16.
So 16 for Straxium,
Yes.
11 for the Brogan,
19.
19 for
Yeah.
the Mr. I'm gonna blow fire on everyone.
I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
Did I catch some of the actual tavern on fire?
I mean, for a little bit, but yes,
the rice gone?
the fake bag of rice is gone.
That damn rice.
What about did I cook the real rice?
No, you didn't. That's not how rice is cooked.
What? Okay. What if I use the blood?
Yeah, I was like,
The
you
blood,
can't just-
the blood from the dead guy. You could use that to boil the rice, right? If you heat it up enough,
Okay.
maybe.
So, which one do you guys want to do first? Do you want to do your encounter or your encounter? We'll do your encounter just because you may be able to join. I'll keep track of how many
Okay.
turns it lasts. So turn 1. You, of course, get to go before them.
Yes. I would like to swing on bandit number 1.
All right.
Into
The one of the crispy looking ones.
Yeah.
Crispy looking
That
motherfucker.
motherfucker. A 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. As it turns out.
So let's see. Let's
really
pull out
high for
this,
level 1.
Snazzy little D10. How about that?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
That's off the table.
Halberd time.
It's 10 damage.
10 damage. That guy's dead.
Slice off his head.
No.
For style points.
I want his head.
Fuck it. You can have a head.
Ah!
You just
Still
Ah!
10, buddy.
That
head
went
off.
all the way down.
All right. So there,
Okay,
the guy
okay.
who's left is gonna go.
Can I do like some form of like intimidation, kind of like try
These
to scare
guys
the guys
are,
that do this?
pretty much used to each other
All
dying.
I mean, they're used to people dying by getting fucking fire breath,
No.
fire breath, and
No.
like, some guy jumping out and cutting down another dude.
Sorry guys, I just
That's yours.
lost all
That's
my
yours.
pages because I hit the down button. So let me open back up my tabs real quick.
God, you suck.
That one's mine. That one's yours.
All right. So
This one's not mine.
This
All
one's
right.
yours. But it matches
So
this.
2 down, 1 to go.
you know, one
probably
to go.
Dave's.
He's gonna swing his scimitar at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that one back from you. You know, it's
I'm gonna laugh at
unlucky
him.
to roll another man's die.
I'm guessing a 9 does not hit.
No.
Yeah. GM's rolling poorly. Woo!
My turn again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing,
Round 2.
Swing.
but I think I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch out weapons, go with my greatsword.
Okay.
I mean, I have both of them equipped.
You do have both equipped. However, they're both pretty big items.
Yes, I mean, I don't have any smaller items.
I'll say that's your bonus action to that.
Okay. That is 22.
Very undrawn of you, but okay. Yes.
I'm rolling unnaturally well for me. So that's 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 more is 9 more damage.
9. He's also dead.
All right.
Nice.
All right. You can see more of them are starting to come into the room, so you can either defend or go down.
You might want to go down and
I'm gonna run down.
All right, run down.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll go to your guys' encounter. So first off is the blonde-headed guy.
Fuck that guy.
I haven't taken
He
any damage.
is.
Blonde here.
He's going to move in and
Sneaky?
stab.
You know, he can try. My,
Yo.
my boy's got some.
It's the red wedding all over
No,
again.
he's just gonna throw 2 daggers. At you.
Two.
He's throwing 2 daggers at you.
Fuck me.
Swing, swing.
I do not have health.
No, you do not.
You should have used mage armor.
A 15 hits. 14.
Mage armor, dude.
So both are gonna hit.
They both would have hit anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it raise it to? Like a 13 or 14?
14, I think.
6.
Maybe 15.
12 damage altogether.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No, you're just
Crack
down.
seems down.
You're just
Down.
down.
You're just
Down.
knocked unconscious.
Down to 0.
You're just bleeding out.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Plus, he get a fucking X roll. Fuck that.
I'm
guy.
assuming it take. So I'll be there. I'll be able to go on their 4th turn.
On after the second round.
Oh well, I would
12
assume,
seconds in.
I would assume after that it would take me 1 full turn for me to get
Whose
there.
turn
so
next?
I would get in. on the 4th.
After him is your turn. Do a death saving throw.
17.
You make your first saving throw. All right. So then it is your turn.
In relation, so in the door, am I in the room with him, or am I?
You are close enough to where you could run in and hit. This room is not a very big room.
How far away are the enemies from me?
Right now, I'd say about 20 feet.
20 feet. How close is Straxium to me?
Straxium is 10.
10 feet. So okay, I want to move up to Straxium. I want to use a bonus action, level 1 healing word.
Okay. You don't have to
On
touch
him.
him for that. You can just run by him and do it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm
Because it has a range of 30 feet.
60 feet.
60 feet. There you
So I'm
go.
gonna use healing word.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my D3.
I
D4.
appreciate that, sir.
He gets 6 health.
Damn.
Nice.
Almost all of it.
Yeah. Out of that 9 health, you have 6.
And then I'd like
Nice.
to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
on
Blonde hair or ruffian?
Kill the blonde guy.
the ruffian.
Okay, fine.
Ruffian or blonde hair?
Blonde
Ruffian?
hair. Blonde hair. Blonde hair. Blonde hair.
I
Everyone.
think he
blonde
caught my
hair.
cues, guys.
Blonde hair.
Go ahead and roll.
Does a 22 hit? 20,
Yes.
22 hits.
We've
I
been
rolled
rolling
today.
really well.
I have not. I have
Well, no, I'm saying for attacking.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna say we
I've
have,
done some bad rolls besides
so that's
attacking, but all of my
5?
attacking.
we
is
weren't
great.
rolling this good with our level like 9 characters.
Yeah.
5 plus 3, 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah, like with our other campaign, I'll be like all my attacks. I roll like 3s and 4s.
But he
I
had
have
such a fucking
I have
plus to his sword.
16 to my sword. so-
God.
No, is it? Wait,
Why did I give you that sword?
14.
No,
My new-
so after
my new
that,
sword's
it
gonna be
is the
better.
scruffy looking guy.
Fuck that guy.
He's going to attack you.
He could try.
He's going to
God.
throw one dagger at you.
Okay, I just need to make sure I keep track of my.
It is no.
No, it's not obsidian. It's just black, man.
No, it's not going to hit. I rolled a 2.
This is. You missed, good sir.
5 does not hit. So, it is you make it in further down the stairs.
So that's the end of turn 1.
Oh, yeah, turn around. So you're still fighting.
I'm still
technically.
fighting. Yeah.
Blonde hair guy going to run up and attack you with his
Yeah, leave me alone.
scimitar.
Shang Shang.
Come back, Brogan.
10 hit?
No, it does not.
Not a 9 then.
Surprisingly,
Good thinking.
no.
God damn it.
What is your AC?
18 with
It's
the shield,
more than
16
10.
with.
Same.
So that'll make it Straxium's turn, who is now alive.
Can I get up?
Half movement.
Can I
Half your
move
movement.
back a little bit
You
without
can move back, I think 15.
without getting opportunity attack?
Yeah, no, he's in combat with, or he's engaged
Okay.
with him.
I would like to use my chromatic orb on that blonde-haired guy,
Okay.
and I'd like it to be lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Boom.
So you kind of pick up the
Diamond.
most precious thing of your entire life.
That is true.
Spin it in your hands, and you see his electric energy kind of courses around it. And roll your attack.
All right.
And
Advantage because of guiding bolt.
It does have advantage. because of
Ooh,
guiding
that-
bolt.
That will help.
Thank you for
Where's
reminding
that?
that, because I would not.
You
he
would
rolled a
need
nat 1. All right.
Thank God for the advantage. Another night one.
12.
12 will not hit, unfortunately. So you send off an electric shock, but it goes right over his head.
Fuck me.
You catch the diamond.
You don't have any
God damn
pluses
it.
to hit on that. That's what I don't
No.
like about magic.
Nothing.
This is why you only got paid 50
Yeah.
All right, so then it is, after you, it is your turn, Brogan.
I will be casting Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
At the blonde-haired
Dexterity
guy.
save, right?
Dexterity save of 13.
You good. You rolled a 21.
Well,
So,
I then like to ready my shield.
you ready your
That's my bonus
shield.
action.
Thank you for remembering that.
That is my last.
To be fair,
first level
you have
spell.
a one-handed weapon though, right?
I do have. What weapon do I have?
Yeah.
I have no more spells. that's
So
for sure.
usually,
As
I
long
make
as you don't
these
have a great
guys
weapon.
Tell me
I
when
have a
they're
warhammer.
readying their shield.
Yes, I have
Warhammers are one-handed.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah,
usually just
you'll-
gonna assume they have their shield.
you're gonna have your shield ready at all times. Then.
awesome.
But yeah, you ready. All right, so that makes it
Turn
the
3.
ruffy-haired kid's turn.
No.
He's gonna throw another dagger at you.
Bring it, bruh.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No, it does not, sir.
Not rolling well, guys. Not rolling well. That will make it the start of round 3. So you're booking it
So
down
I'm
the stairs.
officially done fighting and I'm on my way down.
Yeah, these aren't a long amount of stairs. They were just
Yeah.
going quietly down them. So you're down them. Next round you will be in the room.
In the
Yep.
room, fighting
So,
with your friends.
I'm the blonde. That'll make it Straxium's turn. No, wait.
no,
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
not.
say it's
sorry.
the blonde guy.
Blonde haircut. Scimitars at you.
Oh, he's gonna try.
It says scimitars.
Well, he has one. He's going to
Oh.
attack twice.
Oh, he has 2 attacks already.
21
Hits, sir.
and more than 21.
Yeah, I think it hits.
All right, so
Yes,
you're gonna
decent
take
plus.
a
Sorry, that
lot
range
of
doesn't
damage.
fit.
You might be down, sir.
Hey, love as well.
Sorry, Dave. You can only hit from range 3 and 4. You know, he's within 1 and 2 range.
This
You
isn't
can't-
Star Wars Legion. Don't fuck with me. You take.
You can't use your mortar for
Yeah, you
suppression.
out, bud.
Woo!
You took 15 damage.
Ouch.
Wow. Wowza.
Rogan's down to 0.
Alrighty.
Who
I
will
got you,
save
bro.
the cleric?
The paladin.
Hopefully the paladin.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
All right, so it is now. It is Straxium's turn.
I'd like to just use a firebolt on him.
Okay, roll that attack.
Alright.
Yeah.
17.
That hits.
Finally.
All right, so we know
I
17
do
hits.
stuff.
But
All
what'd
right.
you miss on a 13 or 14?
Up. Roll the wrong die. F me. They're the same color. Alright.
One.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Boom! You like burn off a bit of his blonde hair. He seems very angry.
You ugly
Oh,
fuck.
he ain't so fabulous anymore.
All right, death save.
Na. 10.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Just
bl-
tip of the iceberg.
Dagger being thrown at you.
I don't like it.
It's like, Dave, it's scary.
That's a 22.
Yeah, I think my armor class is lower than that.
Yeah. You take 2 damage.
2 damage? I could deal.
Not bad.
Thank God.
Okay. Beginning of the 4th round, we start with blonde-haired guy. Moving up to...
He rolled higher than me.
Yeah, he has a 20 initiative. He's going to move up to attack you.
Well,
Let's hope he rolls in that one.
And didn't. Rolled a 15.
Yep, that hits. And I'm down.
That is 8 damage.
yeah.
So we have
Is
2
Is it a
players
team
down.
PK?
Oof, I hope not.
Let's
Bro.
go. Rolling bad. Now he rolls good.
Yeah, we should just all attack the same guy at once. Like
Well,
not-
you guys have been attacking the blonde
Dracarys,
one,
your
right?
turn.
I believe
Yeah.
that's called a
Have you guys
focus.
actually hit him?
No, I hit him once.
yes,
Blonde-haired
he's
guy's
gotten
been
some
hit.
damage done.
Yes, some damage.
Can I ask how much damage has been done?
Let's see here.
You might want to ask.
Can I do my death
How does
save
he
since
look?
it's my turn?
9 damage,
No.
I think. 9
that's
damage
about
has been
right.
done.
Eric, I go before you.
Do you? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go.
So
Go
9
ahead.
damage has been done, so he's probably pretty close. Do you want me to...
Kill him.
I shouldn't
Do
ask
what you
you,
do.
like, yeah.
Yeah, kill him.
I'm kind of dying.
You are
I
within
can't
melee
answer
of
any
him
questions.
if you run in.
I'm not just going to run in. I'm going to run in, and once I get through the doorway, I'm going to dive with my greatsword straight out and trying to pierce him like
Okay,
a
roll that
little
attack.
bitch-ass skewer. All right.
Yo, it's a horrible attack.
That is 25.
That'll hit. Jesus.
How are you rolling this out? What's your plus?
You get a lot of strength.
Plus 6.
Olympic dive.
No, he's an Olympic
Doing it for
greatsword
Jesus.
stab slice driver. He's a missile.
That is 15 damage.
15 damage. How do you want to do this?
Literally, I dive, and I skewer him straight through the chest, pin him against the wall with it, and then rip my sword up through his
I want you
head.
to realize the wall is pretty far away.
Oh, yes, I know. I am
floor?
just that strong.
No, the floor.
Fine. Fine.
Hey, this is not a cartoon where you're just, no, it's and he's pinned to the floor and just grabs like onto your scales and then dies.
No. And then, like, when it's pinned, I want to drag my sword up and rip it through the top part of his body, through his head.
Yep. You hear a faint voice yell, "Brutality!"
And I want to make sure some of the blood off my sword flings onto this other guy.
There is some general fear.
I like it.
Some general fear.
Straxium, roll that death saving throw.
Fuck me.
General or genital?
I
Whichever
failed.
you prefer.
I failed.
Both?
Failed. One fail. And then you roll your death saving throw.
Yes, sir. That is a 12. That's another success.
Boom.
So you have 2 passes, you have 1 fail?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the blonde hair, not the blonde hair, he's dead. He doesn't really even blonde hair anymore.
He's on the ground,
It's
Dave.
more of a strawberry blonde. Then the messy-haired one will attack you.
Too soon.
Ooh, nope, not hitting you. It's a 1. It essentially was like, huh, okay. He drops the sword and he's like, okay, all right. Can we talk about this? I think we can talk about this. I can
Kill
help them
him.
not hit you when they come down here.
I want to kill him.
Please.
The dolphin died
No.
with a great
All right.
sword.
It is your turn, but as this is happening, you see about 3 more of these guys walking in.
I would like to.
I don't know if we can do this.
By the way, you guys have noticed they've thrown daggers at you. As soon as they hit, they pop back under their belts.
What the fuck? I want that.
Magic.
So I would like to, in this sense, run over to Straxium,
Okay.
and I would like to use my lay on hands pool.
Okay. How much?
All 5 charges.
You got 2 dead people. You want to save 1 for him?
Fine. Yeah, I'll do 3.
I appreciate it.
I'll do 3.
Because he
charges.
doesn't go up
I
to 1 when he
appreciate you.
succeeds. He goes up to not dying.
Yeah,
Yeah. So 4 for him and then 1 for him.
I said 3.
3
I'll do
and 2.
3 and 2.
So you'll get 3.
What does that do?
3
3
helps.
hit points.
Oh, okay.
And you're
cool.
not dying anymore.
Yay.
Death is a good thing. It brings forth more life.
Okay. So that is your turn. I think that's an action to do that.
It is an action.
So you in with your bonus action?
Uh,
Do you have,
Can I intimidate?
You're just looking scary.
Can I? Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to
sure.
intimidate.
do you have a shield?
I do not.
You have a 2-handed sword.
I only have great weapons. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
you have
bonus
advantage
action.
on this, and I'll tell you why. Because the guy who's missy hair is essentially yelling like, "Don't attack him! Don't attack him! Don't attack him!" Trying to save his own bacon.
All right.
So you can roll your intimidation check
All right.
with advantage.
A 20.
20. There
Yeah.
you go. Natural?
No.
Ah, shit.
15 plus 5.
Not bad. Okay, so you see them kind of like they have their swords. They're kind of like they don't put them down like the other guy did, but they're just like, okay, what are we doing? It is Straxium's turn.
I'd like to get up.
You.
That's it. All right. Should we hold off for a second? And
Oh, I'm not gonna attack.
yeah, we'll make sure we'll get.
I have
Brogan up,
0
and we'll
Begins to
figure.
dust off the blood. It's like, oh god, ah, jeez.
I'd like to tell them to go fuck themselves with their poofy daggers.
All right. Roll another death saving throw.
I was gonna say you should tell him to unlock the cage.
That's failure, Dave.
That's another failure.
That's 2.
And 2. All right.
Are these?
I thought you got 2 hit points, or not yet.
Well, it
Not
has
yet.
to come back to my turn.
And
Okay.
then they are going to sit there. Do you tell them? I mean, you can use your reaction. I'll let one of you use your reaction if you want to say unlock the cage.
I'll
I would like-
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell the messy hair guy to do it. Just him. Tell the other other 3 to
back.
stay there.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
tell them.
Yeah, you just stay back.
I like to put flame in my hand and tell them to unlock the
And
cage.
he, even more fast, he just goes up, unlocks the cage, and opens it. He
I
goes,
like
she
to-
is unconscious, unfortunately.
What did you guys do to her?
Just gave her a sleeping draught. Draft.
Can I use?
No.
Got the
Can I go up to her and use my medicine check to
On
see
your
if she's
turn, you
still
could.
alive?
Alright.
It's actually called
technically, I will say-
Straxium's
Is it my
Sleepy
turn
I
Juice.
will say combat at this moment is
Yeah.
postponed.
Yeah. But it's still action phases. You know that.
No, we'll let you do free actions, but realize your actions may cause more fighting.
I would like to use the rest of my lay on hand pool.
All right, you get 2 hit points. You're not going to die anymore.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, Dave. Thank God.
Good thing I have those.
Yeah, no kidding.
I can also get rid of poison with that.
That's nice.
But it costs all 5 charges.
But
But that might
walk
charge
into
go
the
up.
cage. She is just sleeping. She doesn't appear to be injured.
No scratches, nothing of that nature.
It looks like they may take care. Like, your only way you get good ransom is if you take good care of the prisoner.
Yeah.
What I'd like to ask the one bitch-made guy that unlocked the cage why they took her.
Partly for ransom, you know.
Partly
It's
for
hard to make money around here anymore. But also partly, according to Strawman, he points at the dead blonde hair guy. That was Strawman.
Was.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much was. He was listening to the boss about trying to get a little more influence over.
Who's
the
your boss?
Baron. Make another intimidation check because this one's a bit harder. You do not get advantage for this.
I don't. All right.
You would get advantage, but you also would get disadvantage
Okay.
because this is information that he's holding pretty close to the chest.
18.
is we don't know his real name. No one knows his real name. He goes by Memphis.
Memphis. Like, yeah.
I'm
like
thinking more
Tennessee.
Egypt.
Does he wear blue suede shoes?
No,
Oh, okay.
All right.
So, where?
but he walks like an Egyptian. No.
I'd like to kind of call Logan over here. I was like,
Brogan.
Brogan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Over
my
here, I
name's
was like,
Brogan.
I would like to ask
can
you,
you
like, so
pick
where,
up
where
this
does he,
giant,
where does he stay?
or this
Memphis?
woman?
Yes.
I don't know.
Since you're kind of giant.
Where's your
Well, I
headquarters?
usually can't
Strawman
pick up
would
women,
know.
but I'll try.
He's dead.
Okay, pick up this girl. Is
He's
that
a
more your
bitch.
style?
Agreed.
Only if she goes to
He
ice
looks
cream with
like
me.
very scared. What are you guys talking about?
I had him pick up the child.
Wait, you have picked up a child. She matches the portrait.
Perfect.
Child.
You have acquired a child. Ba-da-da-da.
Can we put her?
I
in
never
our
want to hear
inventory?
that. What did you say?
Can we put her in our inventory?
Toss her over my shoulder.
All right.
Can I put her in a bag of
So,
holding?
like,
Yeah,
one
the
arm,
bag of
and then
holding.
My other arm is my war.
I'd like to put her in the
you no
bag
longer have a
of
shield.
holding,
No, I don't have a
actually.
shield, but
Eric, bag
What?
of holding.
Bag of holding.
Put that bitch on ice.
Perhaps not.
save her ass for
All
later.
right. So,
Whoa. Whoa.
so you see them like. So we good? You gonna leave us alone?
Are you gonna let us leave here free?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
I want you to walk us out then, so your men upstairs.
Do you
don't
have any
attack us.
potions,
Potions?
like to heal us?
No. Do you think we'd have
Okay.
potions?
No, I was just wondering.
Maybe check Memphis.
We'll search them.
You search Memphis. You do not.
You two search them. I'll make sure they don't pull
you do
anything.
not find any potions. You
Can
can
I-
take off the belt.
I would like to take the belt.
With your innate kind of magic ability, make an arcane check just to make sure that you can. Is it a 1?
It is not a 1, Dave.
Is it a 2?
It is not a 2, Dave. It is
Am I
an
getting close?
11 plus
Not bad.
1. 12. It's
One.
a 12, Dave.
You can feel that the magic in it is probably tied to the person. So once you take it off, it is no longer that magical.
They're not poofy daggers.
They're not. So there's this item in D&D
Aw.
called a blink belt.
Poofy dagger.
It is not a blink belt per se. It is more of an enchantment to the person.
Okay.
So you took it off, so it's no longer enchantment. They're nice daggers.
Okay.
And they're
do
nice
do I know if
scimitars.
they'll like
You can-
stay?
you can
I'd like to take both.
Yeah.
Or
Take the scimitar.
There are 2 daggers and a scimitar.
I'd like to take the daggers, and I'll give Straxium the
Okay,
scimitar.
you have a scimitar. You have 2 daggers.
Okay.
They're not obsidian,
You got-
but they
you got
are
a belt.
nicely made
You
and
can whip
black.
some ass with that belt, though. Do some work.
okay.
Can I put the belt? Oh, I can't. I can't just like use the belt to hold the daggers.
Yeah, you can put the belt on. It's just not a magical belt. It's a nice belt.
Would
It's
it
a nice
fit him?
Would it fit? It probably wouldn't fit
Ooh,
me.
No, it wouldn't.
I put it along my calf.
You put it on your calf. It's like a garter.
It's a garter with daggers. Like Naruto. It's like Naruto. Come on. Hey.
And it's okay because you're wearing like those weird Hulk pants thing going on.
Yeah.
Where it's not full pants, but it's like shorts, but they were pants.
They were once pants. I got angry. They,
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
you have the daggers and the belt technically.
It's weird that only his calves are ripped off on his pants.
Yeah. It's a question that will never be answered
For everybody
by
else,
science.
it seems like calves don't grow.
So,
Alright. So
someone skipped leg day. No.
always.
walk upstairs.
What's
Yep,
leg
you
day?
are
One's attack.
you are led upstairs by the very scared group of obsidian daggers, and they like as they come out, you see the barmaid kind of like, what? Oh, what? And she looks at the child and kind of like, what the fuck is up with the child?
She had no idea. It
She had
appears.
no idea there was a child in there.
Okay.
Can I wink at the barmaid?
I'd like,
Sure.
I'd like to laugh at her.
Oh, good, a laugh. That's a great response for the moment. So you
We're, like,
laugh,
all
you
drenched
wink,
in blood.
and you're just like,
You're like,
I still have my
me.
great sword still, kind of posted up. Similar to the one, right there in the corner, which is also mine. Made by my great sister, who's also watching right now. Thank you, Becca.
Covered
thank
in
you, Becca.
blood.
so
Yeah.
where we're gonna end tonight? Because I'm gonna fast forward this. I know we're past our midnight.
Are we
mark.
actually? Wow. Not really.
So where we're gonna end tonight is you guys have made it back to the manor. You've got a couple weird looks from guards, but once they realize who you're holding, they're like, okay, cool. And you have made it to the manor. When we begin next week, if we end up playing next week or whenever we do,
I want my money.
we because who knows when we play? We'll find out. We'll let you guys know, of course. Probably through Twitch and Facebook. Just keep an eye out. We'll
follow
start
us.
with your guys' conversation with Yanesh Abarth
all right.
and
All right.
having his daughter. Good job, guys.
We didn't die.
You almost did.
Yeah.
I did.
You're welcome, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no.
Bye, guys.
See ya.